Hey everybody, welcome to another Hollow Knight Lockout Bingo Tournament Randomizer tournament match. This one between Mickely and Zeph. This is an elimination match in the upper bracket. So a lot on the line here for both runners.
Fortunately, we'll be saying goodbye to someone.
Yep. We're just getting them loaded in here, and then we can get them counted off. Get this race underway.
Likely not feeling confident.
Looking at the board here while we're waiting for them to load in. I think the first thing we'll probably see is that both Pilgrim's Way lore tablets is pretty early. It's basically as soon as you get fungal access.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be a while till they get fungal. You never know.
Yeah, that's just the first thing that I can really see.
Something else to note: I marked 4, you marked 5 random obtains. Pretty low, actually, all things considered. So, shop's not too strong. Possibly could find a random shop goal there, but do we have? We don't have like we have an essence goal, not a spend this much geo goal. So, Salubra isn't really synergized with anything.
Okay, we have them counted in now, so we should see them off pretty soon.
Yep.
So this is medium logic.
There is a spend geo, so there is synergy. There's 3k geo and buyout Salubra. I like those two together.
Yeah, I'm a fan of those. This is medium logic, so they do have a couple more checks here in Crossroads than they usually would, with Salubra and Go Mask Shard both being in logic right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. And I believe 5 grubs in logic with a tolerance of 2. Also notable.
So up to 3 grubs could be progression immediately.
So I know you said this before, but which one do you think's the first goal on the board? Because I think it's going to be a random obtain.
I mean, I think like it could always be a random obtain. Because it's impossible to filter out. But I think like if you're looking at static stuff, the first thing that's likely to happen is Pilgrim's Way lore tablets.
Oh, for static probably.
Unless they happen to find like DV Stag or something, and then can just immediately go talk to Midwife.
Yeah, that's generally actually a pretty early goal. You don't think about it, but the Dark Room's not very hard, in my opinion, if you have Distant Village Stag.
Yeah, no, the Dark Room is pretty trivial.
One spike pit, and then a breakable wall, something like that.
Also, to note, this is a Locust seed, but as of yesterday, all 8-digit seeds are banned from tournament races. So this is a 7-digit seed. This is something we haven't been seeing too much of.
Also, Squeebo is correct. Mickely has one of the best custom night skins I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I calmed. Was I with you? Who am I calmed?
I think it was us. Yeah.
Yeah. Best custom night skin ever.
Halor at Fury, nothing too important.
No.
We're seeing both runners continue their way through Crossroads here. Not too much of note.
Is there a kill 2 Dream Bosses and Failed Champ is also on the board. So that's neat.
Yeah, nail upgrades for that fight. Really,
that's
really
what I was
nice.
thinking.
Storeroom Stag.
Ooh, that's expensive too. Ooh, Zeph's gonna buy it. Mickely isn't.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to buy.
It's a hard to purchase that though. Like, what if there is something at Sly or so, like say like your Claw or something or Dash or something that's at Sly or Salubra? What you gonna do?
I'm just thinking that like even without money to buy whatever's at the Stag or to check the elevator,
I like this from Zeph right now.
You're still in a position where you're getting 2 more checks without even having to pay.
What was that? Was that Isma's?
Tram is the first thing for 11 grubs.
A little blurry, I didn't see it. Yeah, I like her checking grubs really fast just because she did buy that Crossroads Stag, right? So, or not Crossroads, that Stag. So probably generally just gonna immediately head over there. Might as well get as much Crossroad information as you can get, right?
Yeah. Zeph prepping this lore tablet as well, so you don't have to come back through here. It's something that like I always forget to do when Pilgrim's Way lore tablets are on the board.
I always
But,
forget
like,
the crossroad one.
Yeah, it really only does take a second to prep. And while you're going through, I think that's a good plan.
It's really easy if you're going into green path, like say you get a Boulder Killer and think green path is viable, but obviously you can't always get that. Honestly, Hot Springs bench is probably an A tier bench. Just saying.
Yeah, I didn't get Hot Springs bench in my last race, and it felt pretty bad.
It's just a nice safety, you know.
Yeah.
I honestly hope to see a Go Mass Shark early check. Because, as we did say, it is in Logic. Yeah,
I like seeing it when you do grubs that early.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
there's Claw.
All right, maybe we have to ban 7-digit seeds too. What does
that get him
Claw
anything?
do? It could give you defeat Soulmaster.
Really
you can make your way there now.
Just because you get Claw does not mean it's an immediate baby seed. Now, if they get any other movement that isn't VS, then it's baby seed. Oh, never mind, it's baby seed.
Alright. Classy dash. They've got right side now. Or they had right side already, but they've got easy right side now. They don't have to do the claw only shade skip. That's
This is going to be
actually an awkward amount of movement. Like I don't know if you can you do claw C dash to get through the Hot Springs entrance to Fungal? Like I don't think so. I don't even know if they even have a way into Fungal yet, even with claw C dash. It's like the only two movement items that you can get that I don't actually think. Okay, well Mickely's going this way, so maybe he knows something.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible. There's nothing to grip. Yeah, you can't do this. Cliffs is a good point that Connor just made. They can go to Cliff, which is what Mickey is doing. Very, very
Quack. I generated the seed, but I'm outlawing 8-digit seeds after my race yesterday. So it's a 7-digit seed. So it's not quite like a true locust seed. So I think this is kind of what I was expecting is
thinking that
a garbage seed.
Thinking that Trampass, because you said it was Trampass, I didn't really get to see it.
Yep.
Was at Grubs. That's 2 goals, and I don't think Hive Knight. I think it's Mass Shard. Yeah, it's relatively easy.
Yeah, 11 grubs.
Yep.
Claw was in Dartmouth Stag, and then C Dash was in Well.
Yep.
We're gonna see Salubra check here from Zeph. It looks like might even do the shade skip over to right side.
It's definitely an option. Do we have any early right side? Gorgeous Husk.
Yep.
It's pretty much the only thing over there, though. Militia, but you can't quite do that yet.
No.
So I think this is Shop's play. No, wait. Okay.
Yeah.
It scared me for a second.
Mickely is going to be taking the long way around. Can eventually make his way down to that second Pilgrim's Way lore tablet, but you got to take a quick trip through Green Pass.
Now it truly is baby seed. Yeah, she bought
Claw C Dash versus Claw Wings.
Storeroom Stag is what she bought for 400 Geo.
Yep.
Yeah, Wings. Now it's truly baby. Like I was like, all right, Claw C Dash. I mean, that could be kind of awkward. No, Wings just makes it free.
Now, Mickely might even get sniped on these Pilgrim Way lore tablets if Zeph finds a way to purchase these wings. They are, I believe they're still like 150 Geo or something. Oh, no, they were actually cheaper.
140.
Oh, 140. Dang.
You were close.
That's so cheap. I thought it was like 340.
And doesn't that have to be intended to?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they can, yeah.
Zeph going to right side here. I was hoping that Zeph would take those wings and immediately go for that second Pilgrim's Way lore tablet, but
I can understand because she checked grubs immediately, right? So she might think she's maybe behind.
Yeah.
No spells yet. This is one of my least favorite kinds of seeds, where like they give you all movement, no spells. That's kind of big here.
Oh my goodness! So both of them finding like things that are pretty big, but just
I think
like
that's
different
2
things in their
goals?
opponent.
3 goals that are Dreamnail locked. 4 if you count King's Mold, but that's a little bit harder. And Dreamers? No, Dreamnail is definitely huge.
Yeah. Dream Nail's very big. And Wings helps, but it doesn't like do a ton that Claw doesn't already do for you. Looking at the board.
Wings can kind of make up for Dash a bit more than I think C Dash can for like some very specific areas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they both have a decent enough horizontal, like Zeph with Wings and Mickly with C Dash. So basically, the whole world's open to them. Nice seed, Locust.
I actually think I might enjoy.
Yeah, this is a lot more
Lockout.
fun, in my opinion.
Oh no, I wasn't. That's not what I was gonna say.
What?
I was gonna say I think I might enjoy Lockout better if there
Oh.
weren't dupe major items.
Well, I like having like more of a, what's it called? You get to your movement and you basically just see who can route better for the different goals. Like Zeph's immediately going for Gorgeous Husk, which isn't bad, but she does definitely have access to Pilgrim's way better than Mickly, but she doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It also, like, dupes kind of make it really difficult to come back if one person gets, say, Claw, right? But it's at a place where you don't normally want to go follow your opponent to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes, like, if you find that dupe Claw, you're at least somewhat still in the race. That'll be 1%.
So first gold going to Zeph here. I'd even like to see the warp back to go for this Pilgrim's Way lore tablet.
I understand why she wouldn't, though. It's like, especially now that she's spent the time to go all the way across Blue Lake, like, you have to assume Mickly has at least Claw. So, that's Cyclone. NMG people arrive? Oh. Hey, there's dupes. Remember dupes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. King's Station Stag.
Okay, yeah, the warp out here for Zeph. This is gonna be Pilgrim's Way lore tablets for her.
Yeah, just rush. If Mickly rushes it, I don't think he could
No,
actually get there
there's no
before
way.
her if she completely full rushes. He still has to go through ogres.
I think she could stop for Leg Eater and still be ahead. Like even check Leg Eater.
He's rushing it though, which is still nice. He definitely. Oh, here's Palm Relic.
Oh yeah, she's not even stopping for Leg Eater checks, so this is
Yeah, I
This
think
is
it's
Zeph's
hers.
for sure.
I think it's hers.
trying to see if what would be nice to go for next here.
Do you think Zeph just forgot you can make it into Fungal Green Path from Cliffs, or thought maybe shops would have something?
Well, with just Claw, I think like going right side for Gorgeous Husk is pretty reasonable. Because Claw doesn't. I mean, like you could go all the way around, but that's a very long time spent for one goal.
Yeah. There's a
when,
lot of
like-
dense checks, but you kind of want to be rushing these early ones, right?
Yeah. And I think rushing Gorgeous Husk just actually like takes less time than going all the way around to Pilgrim's Way lore tablets, and we do see that kind of paying off for Zeph here.
Also, with Gorgeous Husk dead, she did kill, or she killed Gorgeous Husk, got a lot of Geo made up for her buying Storeroom Stag early. So,
Mhm.
Geo advantage, or Mickly's Geo advantage is not really there anymore.
This looks like it might be. Is Fungal Core Elder on here? Am I crazy? I thought I saw that. It might be from the last race.
Last race it was, I don't see it here.
No. Okay. I thought maybe that was where Zeph was heading here. Mickey's still having the Dream Nail advantage. Could go down here for Elder Who.
Yeah, do you actually, the fact that Zeph went right side, maybe he can think that she found something somewhere else and can hold his Dream Nail maybe. Like, don't kill Who yet. To be fair, she has no idea where he is at this point.
Yeah. And he can probably, like... You can probably infer, if you're Mickey, that Zeph found some other way to get to the hit, like, the Pilgrim's Way lore tablets as fast as she did.
What if he thinks
But-
that she found the King Station stack before him?
Yeah, like there's that, or even just like finding Dash. There's a lot of different things that I think could lead Zeph to where she's been. But I feel like you should know as Mickely that you've missed something.
Yeah. And definitely something early too. Like the race hasn't even been going for 15 minutes, so it's something easily accessible for him. At
Yeah.
least he should think so.
So we'll have to see how long it takes for him to check Salubra. If he's looking to get right side access at any point in time, he's going to be making his way over there. Klossy Dash is a pretty quick trip into right side, but
He has King Station stag.
oh right, oh never mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that
just
might
sees
actually
him
hurt him
that way.
then.
Yeah, not wanting to go to Salubra, not getting his wings.
Well, yeah, he just doesn't need to go to Salubra if he wants to go right side.
So we already seen Trampas. We have a Dream Nail, which is a solid chunk of goals. I believe she already has Quick Focus, so that wouldn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Was she just buy? I didn't see.
Shop key.
Shop key. Okay.
So could be something here. Really, there's not much that you're looking for right now,
Was
though.
that Queen Station stag or some Geo? I mean, random chains always are nice. Simple key is good. Technically can go to Emilitia right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Start working on the waterways grubs as well. It's
Yeah.
not an awful play. Also, we're. Oh, sorry. You go for it.
Oh well, I was gonna say, like I already said a few. There's Dreamnail lock goals. I completely forgot about 500 Essence too. Also, did he kill Elder Who?
I believe so.
Hasn't marked it quite yet. Is that just?
He might have the read that Zeph just doesn't have Dreamnail.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I thought it might be a smart play, although some people think differently, which is understandable.
I think it just hurts so bad if you're down 2-0 and you get a goal snipe from you.
Yeah.
And you don't know that like Zeph actually has a Dreamnail. I think you're in a pretty rough spot. And also like I think I guess what this will do is it'll allow
Smart. I like this. Oh, there's
sorry,
another
no,
Dream Nail
trade.
lock, bro. I completely forgot about that one. Wow, I'm blind.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that like marking Elder Who wouldn't actually change much of what Zeph is about to do, at least in my eyes. So I think marking it is probably a good idea.
I would like to see him mark it for sure. I think whenever I hold, I don't like to hold for a very long time. It's just to kind of maybe like, that's a goal too, wasn't it? Yep. Random obtain in waterways.
Yep. That'll help.
Yeah, I only like to hold it for a small amount of time.
It does put a little bit of mental pressure on your opponent to be like, okay, I'm doing well, and then Mickely suddenly marks Elder Who, Dream Trees, like maybe that's a little bit stressful to play against, but I feel like that's the most it does.
Well, judging by how strong Dream Nail is, like thinking about doing something isn't necessarily bad. So like Elder Who, Champ, Essence, Dream Bosses, complete 4 Dream Cheese. That's 5 that I can immediately see, not including if there's and King's Mold, so 6. So not including stuff that's like at Essence, like what if there's a dash at Essence or another random obtain. Like it's pretty strong. So the hint is that it's early. It's the only hint that there really is. Oh, but there's a dream now.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Now it's
mark
getting
that
scary.
goal.
Yeah.
Mickely.
Why did he not though? At this point I would. Oh, he did. Is it stream is it delay?
It might be delay. You might have spoiled us.
I was just like thinking maybe the board wasn't updating. Maybe
This
he's
will
just
be
updating.
militia for Zeph. Gets marked immediately.
Okay, there it is. Wow, look at that too. I think she was going for it.
Yeah, I think Mickely seeing that marked was like, okay,
There's a
she
lot of
is,
progression that she has. Yeah,
yeah, and then
she's real
like
far
immediately
ahead.
marked it. So yeah, like I don't know if that really did anything for Mickely.
It didn't really, honestly, but
Besides the like the warp time for for Zeph there,
well, I mean, like
but
if
it
the other
wasn't
dream
much
nails were
time.
more locked or like hidden, you know, like maybe it can definitely not clue her in that he got it so early, like in Green Path. Like he got it really early.
Well, yeah, I mean, she still knows that he got it really early.
True, because
Um,
it's only been like 20 minutes. But still, he hasn't marked a thing, so
like I think she can know that he didn't get that one.
yeah, probably. Oh, there's Dash.
Solid.
I don't think that actually gets anybody anything. Nothing's Dash locked here. But, I mean, it's so nice to have. Mickey with Claw C Dash. Zeph with Claw C Dash Wings Dash.
Yeah, like I don't think I think oh, I was gonna say I think Dreamnail is strong on this board, but I forgot that Zeph also picked up Dreamnail. So yeah, sizably ahead here, both on goals and on progression. Looks like this might be Broken Vessel. We're at the point now where like you can kind of start knocking a whole bunch of bosses off the board. Still a little bit low on damage, but you've got like Failed Champion, you've got Dream Bosses, you've got Broken Vessel, you've got Soul Master. Like, there's a lot of bosses on here that to get started on, you should probably
Hey,
just do
dive is
all
really
of them.
nice.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, that's definitely because I don't think Zeph has a single spell yet. So damage is always nice. I'm a big fan.
Also, that opens up Flower to Elderbug if you want to do it. A little bit awkward with basically no movement and having infected crossroads, but it exists.
Wonder what this is. Is Scrubs or Sally play maybe?
Yeah, Mickely might find wings here.
That'd be good for him. Because I don't know if he's gonna go down to the basin and get that that dash. So
Yeah, it depends how long Zeph takes on dream bosses. It's interesting because we have Soul Master and Broken Vessel on the board as goals, but we also have 2 dream bosses and Failed Champ on the board. Yeah. So it's like you see Soul Master and Broken Vessel as well as the 2 dream bosses on the board, and you're like, okay, I can do Broken Vessel, I can do Soul Master, I can do Lost Kin, I can do Soul Tyrant, done. But then Failed Champion's just there, and it's like,
yeah, he's just kind of hanging out, you know.
So I guess the racers will, if you're trying to get all 3 of those goals, or I guess all 4 of those goals, you probably take both the base versions of those bosses and then Failed Champ and pick your poison between Lost Kin or Tyrant.
Yeah. Mickey's not that far behind anymore, just behind a dash. Which I don't think he's getting anytime soon unless he finds a different one.
This is an exceedingly clean Nail Zero only Broken Vessel from Zeph.
Yeah, harder Lost Kin.
Harder Lost Kin.
He's just so slow.
I actually, yeah.
It just kind of messes with me a bit. Like, he's definitely easier. Like, I can't even say that. Because he likes to go to a rock concert in the middle of the fight and headbang, so... Like...
Yeah. Oh, good up slash to stagger Broken Vessel. It looked like he... Oh my goodness.
No spells. This is going to be a decently long fight. I don't know exactly how much health he has. So... There it is.
I mean, as far as Nail Zero only bosses go, that might have been like,
clean.
Yeah, one of the most clean things I've seen. Apparently 105 nail hits, and those 105 nail hits
525 health.
Right? Took no damage as Zeph. Pretty damn clean fight.
Very clean fight. Logical city access. Let's go.
I'll have to see now. I imagine, like, if you're committing to doing Broken Vessel, no damage, you might just commit to doing Soul Master as well.
Soul Master's a little annoying, though.
Might be looking for some form of damage here.
I believe there was strength in shops. Yeah, right here. Very smart.
You're like, yes, very smart. Pick up strength. And Zeph walks away. It's like, I don't need
To be
that.
quite honest with you, it only gives you eight damage instead of 5. You know, so I can see the not pick up, but any little bit helps, right? There's Lantern, doesn't get anything, but it's nice.
I always
Fury's
get
a goal.
I always get nail 1 damage mixed up with nail 0 strength damage. Nail 1 is 9 and strength nail 0 is 8, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's a percentage, or it's like some type
yeah,
of calculation.
50% round.
We
round
saw
up,
a random obtain at Essence, right? And we also saw Lantern, which doesn't give anything but like that they don't already have, except for No Eyes if you really want to do that for 500 Essence. Ooh, Hidden Stag.
That helps for Kill a King's Mold, yeah, for sure. We've seen 2 Dream Nails already. This is Zeph looking for relics. This might be for a Lem trip for the spend 3k Geo.
Maybe even nail upgrades if she wants to actually defeat Soul Master with ease.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good play.
Yeah, she already has both verticals, so you really don't need to pogo a lot anymore.
No, you've got at least one Paylor off the bat with Fury, so you could get nail 2 here, spend 3k Geo, and be in a really good place for Soul Master, Failed Champ, 2 Dream Bosses.
Yeah, I think, honestly, like, instead of the Salubra goal, I would most certainly get a nail upgrade. With the amount of bosses on the board, right?
Yeah, like, it might be just better.
Unless
you can just take a couple trips and do both.
I mean, if you could do both, then by all means. Wow, I hate it when you open up a chest and it gives you Geo, and it's like less Geo than what it originally was. It's like, okay. There's Lurian.
2 Dreamers.
Not gonna give anything here.
Nope. Shape of On, that's a random goal.
Yeah, it is. And he knows where the final random goal is other than God Tuner. I forgot about that one. I forget. It's a nice pickup, honestly. It's what you really need at this point, right?
Looks like Zeph is going for these nail upgrades. I'm a fan of this. You can leave buying out Salubra till later.
Yeah. And come on, God Tuner at Flower. God Tuner at Flower.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Nail Master's Glory.
Not on the board, but... Yeah, this is... I like this play a lot more than Zeph, because it'll get the 3k, or at least started on the 3k Geo, and then, like...
Yeah, any overflow, you can just start buying out Salubra, even if you can't quite do it. You'll get your 3k Geo spent. You're more or less, I feel like, securing yourself Soul Master, Failed Champ, and 2 Dream Bosses by doing this.
Yeah, because like the one that you wouldn't want to get nail upgrades for is Elder Who. Wouldn't make too much of a difference, honestly, but that's already been taken from you, so there's really no point in not upgrading your nail when you have full vertical, but she has everything, right? What does she not have? Lantern,
spells, damage.
Spells, and no damage. So yeah, it's definitely better in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if you have nail 2, also picking up strength would be okay. We've seen from Zeph's fights that she probably doesn't need strength. Might speed things up a little bit, but if she wants to start getting like a portion of that Salubra goal, I think that either of those things are valid.
Yeah. We're going across Blue Lake for some reason. Oh, because Flower. I looked away for a hot second. Completely forgot what Mickely was doing.
Zeph on low health here.
Yeah, she's fine.
We'll be fine. Probably go back at this bench.
Honestly, another A tier bench right here, if not S. Like, you get LAM access, you get city storerooms, you have city waterways. It's such a nice bench. Honestly, the LAM is what really puts it above the rest.
Can't remember who I was talking to, but somebody was telling me that they thought Coral Bench was way more useful than toll bench, and I was
I
like,
think
hmm.
I think that's a meme because it is a nice bench because you get to hang out with Quirrell.
Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Oh,
Don't
Mick.
hard fall. Oh, shit.
Does he have Dartmouth Stag?
It doesn't matter. It breaks if
Oh, right.
he uses Stag.
Yeah, what am I talking about? So he does have to. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything.
Nobody wants the bench tier list from me.
That's the worst room
Yeah, he's pissed. I wouldn't blame him.
for Flower when you've got infected
He has
crossroads.
Dive. The one spell I would not want for this.
Yeah, if you don't have some sort of damage for those infected venge flies, like they swarm you in that room. It's so brutal.
Something that I like to use, I mean, he doesn't have it, but Quick Slash is a fantastic because you just upswing as fast as you can and they can't reach you.
Yep. Zeph did pick up strength here, so I'm imagining she's gonna tear through Sanctum here pretty well.
I guess I could make a bench tier list, although I feel like the one that's not going to get a lot of love is the waterfall bench.
Garbage bench.
It's a good bench.
I literally had it in my race like yesterday, and I took the time and I got it because I was like, okay, this is one of the scenarios where you could actually use waterfall bench.
Why?
And
what was
even
it?
in that scenario, I didn't use it.
Oh, what for what? What were you using it for? I don't remember.
It was like basically I started and we got dive at Aselda, so we could go straight into green path.
Wasn't there like
then,
lore tablets or something? It was
yeah,
lore tablets. Yeah, you don't get it
but
for lore tablets.
No, yeah, so it was slower for lore tablets. And then there were also like fungal goals, so I thought maybe I could just like go down through like after getting lore tablets, I could go down and I could go down through and get into
Waterfall
fungal.
bench is a good bench. It's not like A tier, but it's like when you like, especially when you want to go through top first, like you like say lore tab. Well, you don't want to get other lore tablets because you're wasting time. But like, say you need to go up top first, like if you're full clearing, you go back down, you get the grubs and pick up the journal along the way, and then get down easier. Like, it's not bad. Best bench in Green Path is Shio though. So yeah, this is why I don't want to make a bench tier list because the one person who said they wanted me to do it already called one of my picks garbage. So you know what? I ain't doing it. Tyrant, eh?
Yep. I mean, you've got the nail upgrades. You're here already. You just kind of destroyed Soulmaster.
Why is this broken? Unbreak.
What's broken?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, Zeph's boss fights are so good.
They are very good. Oh. Is a lot longer though. Has a lot more health, I believe. Over 1100, right?
I'm not educated on Soul Tyrant health. I'm hardly educated on the fight.
Honestly, another reason why I really like Waterfall Bench is because I enjoy Blackout a lot, and it's actually pretty strong for Blackout.
Yeah, I think it'd be better in Blackout. I really don't like it in Lockout.
Lockout, probably not, because you are trying to rush things a lot more. Blackout, you're full clearing. Like I said, it's better for full clearing. Holy, that was fast. I struggle to get the second hit on him a lot of times.
Yeah.
Soul Tyrant in particular.
I think like Zeph is a pretty shining example of like how speedrun skills really benefit Rando.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also like in the inverse, I think Rando probably helps speedrun too. These boss fights like really looking this clean from Zeph and Rando, and I imagine that Rando helps with some of the like kind of like you've done bosses on so many different loadouts,
Yeah.
so you're prepared for so much more when you're actually running.
If you think about it, like a lot of the bosses are just RNG, like what they do. They have they don't have like specific patterns, but like they do the same attacks, obviously. So like if you do it with low damage, you might find new strats. You might feel more comfortable when you have higher damage. It is real nice. Movement, I don't think it would help as much, just because movement is just. So
I don't know.
optimized.
I like, for me, especially, like I took a long break from any percent to do like to actually like enter this tournament, and the runs that I've done, even just from playing more and like moving around different rooms, I feel like my movement is so much more clean.
Oh
and
yeah,
control.
basics. You know, like any time in the game's gonna help you. You know what I mean? Like just being able to control your character a lot better is most certainly gonna help. But like I think in terms of like movement and like because you're supposed to do like an exact movement, like optimal movement through the room, right? And you can't always do optimal movement through a room when you're doing rando. So that's why I think like it'll help, just not nearly as much. IMO. Although I did take a break from 90%, came back and golded Watcher Knights because I fought Watcher Knights many times. What are we doing here for Mickely?
Dream trees.
Okay, but like, why'd you kill? Oh, I guess there is one there.
Well, he's gotta go through there at some point. I guess he just didn't want to do it while the dream tree was spawned.
Yeah, I guess so.
And this is gonna be a pretty massive goal swing here for Zeph. She set this up in the way that she can finish Failed Champ, mark Failed Champ, mark 2 Dream Bosses, and mark 500 Essence. So this is going to quickly go from being 3-7, which is already scary, to 3-10.
Yeah, that's rough. Oh, I see why he killed the Balder, because he's got to go around.
I've like held goals at points in time just to like kind of say to my opponent, haha, look at this, I'm about to mark 3 goals at once, and kind of like put you on tilt. But this is just like genuine, like, I'm finishing these 3 goals at the same time, probably about to mark them all at the same time.
Failed Champ has to be one of the hardest bosses with low damage.
Yeah, or even just like low nail damage.
I think
I
it's
feel like
71 hits per armor for base nail. But if you get like Shade Soul, pretty free. Because it's really easy to at least get a double. You could get a triple if you're good, but not always possible. Not always, you know. Not everyone could do that. Ooh, rock.
And looks like, I don't know if that's the fight or whether Zeph's just not. No, it's fight.
Yes, fight.
That was fast. I was kind of paying attention to Mickely's screen a little bit more during that, but holy, that was clean.
Yeah, man, upgraded nail. There's a reason why a lot of the speed strats only use nail.
Oh, and watching all 3 of those goals get marked at once. Oh boy. This will be Mickely's 4th dream tree, I believe. So he'll get that out of the way, but definitely hurts to lose out on those 3 goals at the same time.
As Palm once said, this dream tree is quick and painful.
Yeah.
It's never fun. It's very quick, but especially in Infected, it sucks. Oh, there's a VS too. That would have been helpful earlier.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slap in the face to say, hey, you're done all your bosses now, here you go. Might come in handy still, though. Never complain about having VS.
You know what's gonna suck even more? There's a random obtain at Essence that Mickely knows about, Zeph doesn't, but Zeph has so much Essence right now.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that looks like where she's headed.
I mean, once you have that much, why would you not?
Oh, I mean, it could also just be the fact that Flowered Elderbug is there.
He hasn't done it yet.
Technically has that available still, but... Mickely calling it.
I don't... that hurts.
Yeah, I think, like, you know that she's about to get Fury, and has access to basically everything else. You could do Charged Lumafly, you could start working on Tran Pass for Hive Mass Shard and Waterways.
The worst part is, like, yeah, it's snowbally, but it's kind of like, you've had Dreamnail 2, And the only thing she had that probably helped like the most was dash, and the fact she just got a nail upgrade. Her boss fights are so good. Like,
Yeah, I
Mickey
think
definitely could have contested at least 1 or 2 of these, but A, no dash. B, it's like you want damage for it, you know? So
yeah, it's just like terrifying that she's as confident as she is with the boss fights. Just like, yeah, I'll just go tear through Broken Vessel with Nail Zero. Like, no big deal.
yeah.
um,
And like this on this board in particular, there was so many boss fights, like more than I've seen in a hot minute. Like,
synergized well together for sure.
yeah. And then like the only thing that could have happened was Mickey go for something like say Failed Champ without dash sucks, Soul Master, something like that to like kind of like break it up. But I don't know, it's rough.
So what do you do here if you're Zeph to finish?
Flowered Elderbug.
Yeah.
Did she pick up Fury? She did pick up Fury.
Yeah. So you have two goals left. I feel like that's slow. I'm thinking like either
It makes it easy. And
yeah, I
Midwife
was
is
thinking
pretty
like
easy as well.
Mimics Midwife.
Or she has
like,
damage Umu.
Yeah, you could do Umu and then do. Huh. Yeah, I don't
agree
know.
with Conra. If C Dash wasn't on top of Kings, it might have been a different race. Like, she could even go and get Trampass too. That's 2 goals. So
Umu to Watchers.
Zeph, oof, like you don't get to see very many clean boss fights like that, especially with the amount of damage that you have. But oof.
Does Zeph have QG Stag? I believe Mickely has QG Stag.
I don't remember that ever being picked up, but
Because that would make Midwife a lot quicker as well. You could do like Midwife and Hera as a Dreamer check, and then just do Watcher Knights or something to finish.
I mean, you could just go kill Umu and get the Charge Lumify Lanterns, and then Charge Lumify Injury, and then that's 1 Dreamer. So I mean,
yeah,
because I mean Mickey's smart for going to get the bench, but Mimics can easily be hers if she just warps to Dirtmouth with dash. Oh, it's just so much faster.
well, I don't know, Mickely. I think Mickely could probably get Mimics here.
She
He's
can't
already
do
got
Water
these
Scrubs, but she
three.
needs Tram Pass. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. I think Mimics should probably be Mickey's here.
Oh, yeah.
This is about as good as you're gonna get from Mickey, is sniping like one of these static goals away from Zeph in this position, I think. Because he's gonna have to start them before Zeph when he doesn't have dash. I think if he warps right now, he'll get that last Mimic from Sea Peaks.
Yeah, this is really disheartening. Like, I don't blame him for already saying GG. Like, I do respect him still going for goals. Like, I like that. Still trying to make it. You probably don't think you're gonna win. Look at Duke Claw.
Oh yeah.
You probably don't think you're gonna win, but you can at least make it as close as possible. You know, I like that. At least play the game. It's still fun to play, even if you are gonna lose. But I think he could win. It's very difficult, but it's possible.
He's got to get pretty blessed on quite a few things in a row, I believe.
Yeah, it's low chance, but possible. Trampass is at 11 grubs, yes.
Yeah, is Zeph going to see these Mimics get marked? I imagine you either make your way through Deep Nest at this point, or you just warp out.
Why would you go to Deep Nest for Hera?
Yeah, Hera plus Midwife. I think that's a pretty clean way to kind of end things off. It's not a
Midwife
super
is
long
pretty good,
trip. Yeah, to Midwife, and then you do the first Dreamer check at Hera, and then like, even if you get sniped on Charge Lumifly Journal, then you just go to Watcher Knights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has like a clear, easy path where like a lot of these goals you tend to get 1 or 2 together, you know. So it doesn't feel like it's been going for very long, huh? Maybe it's just because there was such a a goal rush, like kind of like a 4-1 goal.
I mean, we're only
think that's what
42
it was.
minutes in. It's honestly like hasn't been
It
that
feels
long.
shorter. It feels shorter, is what I was saying.
Hmm.
Like it definitely hasn't been long for sure. Like I've seen lockout. I mean, there was a lockout that almost went 3 hours the other day.
Yeah,
Like
I think this is probably one of the faster races,
Well,
or probably the fastest as far as gold density. Like we're 43 minutes in, and there's already been 16 goals marked.
yeah, a lot of goals. It was just such a baby seed in the beginning. Like nothing you can really do about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's just gotta be probably go for the bosses earlier because there's so many. Ooh.
Mickely won one in 30 minutes. Ooh, shoot. For some reason, I thought I had the. Oh, damn.
Oh,
That
Jennifer.
sucks.
That's Jennifer, by the way. It's that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely could go pretty quick if like it's a baby seed and like so. So this will be easy midwife.
Yep. And I imagine you grab Hera while you're here.
Yeah, she has
Oh,
lantern.
no.
She has lantern.
Skipping Hera.
Makes it even more free. So lantern was at essence, if you do not remember, or like 200, something like that. A little over 200. Midwife's creepy.
Is Zeph gonna warp here? Or maybe she goes back up for Hera. Okay, looks like she's gonna make her way back up for Hera.
Get the one that's easily snipeable.
Yeah.
Because she knows that Mick just did mimics, so like definitely has Hot Springs bench probably. At least could assume.
Yeah, and it's not that long of a climb back up.
No. I'm definitely thinking this is an early GG though. Like, there's not much Mickely can do, especially since she's gonna get the free Dreamer right here. He would have to go to Umu, and then probably be Watcher Knights before hurt with his little damage in order to snipe some things away.
Yeah, like I think if you're Zeph, you just go and you do Umu here, and then as soon as you see Mickely mark, oh, I don't know, maybe you just do Watchers.
No,
I think you might just do Watchers.
I mean, if you're getting one, might as well do Umu just in case one of the things at Umu gets sniped, you know? Plus Umu's free now, so...
Oh, let me think about this. There's a scenario where
this is so rough for Mickely.
Oh
like,
yeah, I don't know. I
with infection. Looks like she is doing Watchers, but like I can understand like an Umu because there's two there, so like you can set like at least set up for the other one if one of them does get sniped from you. But Watchers is really fast fight, whereas Umu still can't hit him early. So
yeah.
Why was that up there? Did she go around like that? I always sent the elevator back down.
Those husks chilling in the corner there so you can't hit the lever through the floor. Yeah.
Come on, Mickey, I believe in you.
I think this is just the faster Dreamer check than Umu.
Definitely.
And like there is a scenario where you don't know where Mickely's been in the past while, where like he snipes both Dreamer checks and charged Lumafly Lantern out of you at the same time. So like you could kind of greed and go for Umu and have kind of like set up both, but you don't really need to greed. You're on 12 goals. You just want to finish.
I think that if it was closer, like say it was 9-12 maybe, like I don't know, where definitely having that extra cushion of having that
Yeah,
Infected
it's
Crossroads suck. Yeah, basically, if it was closer, I think having that extra cushion to like trade goals rather than just getting one and winning, you know,
but
or
I
getting
don't
one
think that
sniped.
I think when you're this far ahead, you have to look at it like, how do I lose here, right? Like, you're actually not looking at win conditions anymore. You're looking at like, how could I lose?
True.
And all you have to do is prevent those scenarios. And I think the only way that Zeph loses is if she somehow gets sniped on Charged Lumafly and 2 Dreamer checks at the same time. And the only way to like prevent that from happening is just try and get Dreamer's checks as fast as possible, which I think is.
Oh yeah, like I said, if it was
Night
closer,
fight.
if it was closer, I would prefer the Umu goal. But definitely, since she is so far ahead, this is very quick. Nail upgrades and dive, they should be relatively free. So he's gonna check Black Egg. I love Mickly. Not in logic, by the way, because we do have the Dupe Dreamer, because we're missing Hera. Ironically enough, we're missing Hera. But if this is God Tuner, I'm gonna be so happy.
Could it be anything else that would help? Not really.
Nice bench.
Another Dream Nail.
Isthmus. Go to Umu now. Oh, he's just gonna kill. Okay, he's giving up.
Yeah. Well, I
Very
think
well.
you kind of know.
Very well played from Zeph. Is that infinite load too? Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Oh. GG. That sucks. Oh,
Good lord. Yo, Mickely, GG.
GG. Very
GG.
sorry about that infinite load there.
What a place for it to end on.
Perfect timing for that to end right.
Classic infinite loads.
Yep. No,
GG,
I knew that race was over after about 5 minutes. I went the wrong direction and it was GG from there. So the rest was just a formality.
Mm.
Where did you go? Oh.
I went left and you went right, and you won because of that one decision.
Yeah, it's pretty strong right side. That's for sure. Although her boss fights are very good. So
Yeah, that nail zero only broken vessel. Like somebody in chat was like, "Yeah, it's 110 nail hits." And we were like, that did not seem like it
no,
took
was
that long.
very
Like,
fast.
one of the fastest boss fights I've ever seen with that low amount of damage.
Yeah.
And then we didn't see Tram, but it was at 11 grubs.
Didn't see God Tutor.
Yeah, but I think we saw pretty much everything else. I'm not even sure if we really need to load up a spoiler log for that.
No.
Are there dashes found anywhere?
There was one at the bridge in Basin, so the first check in Basin.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's the only one we saw.
Which I believe is on medium is requires dash, right? So
Yeah. I
Not
think we
intended.
still need something else to get us in there, but
I believe it requires spike tunnels or dash.
we saw 2 Dream Nails. We didn't have King's Mold available yet, but we saw every other piece for that.
Yeah, East was at World Sense, by the way, so that's fun.
What you got to World Sense? Oh,
My last 20 minutes was mostly memeing around because I knew I'd lost. So
You got hit by so many things in Infected Crossroads. I felt so bad for your flower quest.
I knew that would be hard to do, but I didn't know it would be impossible to do without a dash to bring that to Elderbug. Holy cow!
that like
you didn't have
first
dash or
infected
damage.
benchfly room.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
If
that.
you had
room.
VS, it would have been, I think, a lot easier because of those bench flies, but Infected Crossroads suck.
Yeah.
And imagine Monomon at Go Mashard. What if one of you did that immediately?
oh no.
Also, one thing we were talking about was the decision to hold Elder Who for a little bit. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, I knew based on the goals that Zeph had marked that she had gone right side into city, and which gave me at least a 5-minute head start on Dreamnail. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, there's a bunch of them, but I I figured I'd wait about 5 minutes and then I would mark it at that point, hoping maybe it would bait her into going for it. But yeah, I mean, I probably could have held it for much longer
Well,
to try and
Actually,
hide
I
that, but I don't think
I
it
was just
mattered.
about to go there. Like I had gone to the leg eater bench and then you marked it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
she
actually
got
really
it.
funny. We were like, "Oh man, is he gonna mark this? Like, it's been a little while. He's been holding it." And then, like, as soon as Zeph got her dream nail and like warped there, you were like, "No, I got it."
Yeah, she got hers at the egg by Isma's tier check, which was really lucky. And I believe yours
Yeah,
was
it
at the
was.
full eater relic, so I don't think she was going there anytime soon. I
Yeah,
just got
so
to her,
I'm
Lucas.
I'm proud of that play at least. I did one good thing in this race.
I was on your side when you were holding it. I thought that was good. So
Oh, also, it's not very often that you get to see like I was
Four goals
talking and
get
I
marked
was
at
like,
once.
yeah, I was like, there have been times where I've like held goals and like marked a couple things at once just to kind of like say to my opponent like, haha, look, I just marked all this stuff at once. But it just worked out organically that you could literally mark Dream Bosses, Fail Champ, and 500 Essence at the same time.
Yeah, that
Um,
was a big combo there.
yeah, that was,
yeah, even just like seeing that get marked on the board all at once, it was just like, I don't know if it was just me because I've played Lockout, but I just like, oh man, that hurt to.
Yeah.
Well, it felt really good on the side of Zeph, and it probably hurt on the side of Mick.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was-
surprised they're not excluded somehow, you know.
Dreamnail was really strong on this board for sure.
Yeah, I believe it is kind of surprising. Like maybe 500 essence with like two or three other like bosses that give essence. Maybe that was a little strange, but I don't know. To be fair, it is really annoying to beat most of the dream bosses, so it's supposed to dissuade you from doing it, I guess. Although that was nail only, basically. It was nice.
Yeah, it would have been especially rough if it was like, defeat Soul Tyrant or defeat Lostkin instead of that defeat Failed Champ. It was just kind of more so that you just blew through all those bosses so quickly, much less than I think that those goals excluding. It was kind of that
Yeah.
like awkward set of goals.
It's definitely like more of a longer goal too, like the Dream Warrior, because you do need bosses rather. You need Dream Nail. You need to be at least good at the fight in order to win with the amount of damage that you have, and then so I can see it kind of being together.
Any other questions for each other, or for is there anything you
where's
guys
God's
want
here?
from Spoiler Log? We can load that up.
I want to know where God Tuner is.
Okay, I'll load it up real quick.
I'm gonna make him do work. Yeah, GG's. This, as we said, the start was an elimination round. So, Mickely, sorry to say you're going home, but it was a pleasure
It's fine.
to watch you.
I'm already home.
Are you? You didn't go somewhere to race? Yeah. So, GG's.
No.
That's
Like I said, that one was decided within the first 10 minutes just based on early decision making. So, congrats and good luck on the rest of the tournament.
yeah.
Thank
and
you.
let me look to see who you're playing against next. I believe it's Cake.
Cthulhu.
Is it Math? I thought it was...
I've got Cake.
Oh, you've got Cake. I knew
Um,
someone here is playing against Cake.
So we're into top 6 now. That means Zeph, you're guaranteed at least 5th. You'll be playing for top 4 against Cthulhu in the next round. And then I believe once we get into top
Correct.
4, we're getting into the best of 3 area, which will definitely change how things work a little bit. Definitely a little bit more of a test of endurance than just a single race.
Yeah, it's definitely a change too. Less likely for more like the longer like best of whatever is less likely for upsets. That's a common thing.
I think it's a good thing because it evens out the RNG.
Yeah, there's a
agree.
ton of RNG. Having a best of 3 would really help. There's still
So-
RNG, but
Other dashes were Sea Peak's dive entrance, King's Idol Deep Nest, so Zote Relic, and then Hive Mask Shard.
which was a goal.
And then God Tuner. It'll take me a second to find, but I think that was the
Please be vanilla. I want to be
God
vanilla.
Paint.
Paint.
God Tuner.
You haven't
Stag
opened-
Nest Stag.
Oh, didn't one of you find Stagnus Stag?
It was somewhere. I remember.
I found
seeing
it. It was a purchasable thing, I think.
Oh yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Stag Nest Stag at Essence.
Oh, that's where it
yes, there
was.
it is.
Kind of purchasable.
I think we saw it. Yeah.
Other than that, I guess other dream nails for King's Mold were like the only other thing. There was one at Monomon.
Remember when I said that Umu Plague might have been stronger?
Yeah, I mean maybe
That
knowing
really
that.
did.
And then should have been one other dream nail.
Are you sure? Do we have dupes off?
Waterways, we saw that one. Green Path Stag, we saw that one.
I didn't think it was gonna go.
Oh,
to
King's Idol, Sea Peak.
Okay.
So that's Crown, right?
No, that's Cornifer.
No, that's Paylor.
Cornifer. The one above Cornifer is the idol.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I didn't think it was going to King's Mold. Peak always has at least something, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's all I've got for this one. GG's to you both, and thanks for commentating, Sour.
Yeah.
And thanks everybody for watching. I imagine we'll have this next round start up in very shortly. I think this is the last day. Yeah, last day, last race for this round. So shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the schedule page for more races. And I'll talk to everybody soon.
Yeah, GG's.
GG.
Bye.